Hello everyone and welcome to English Pod. My name is Marco.
My name is Catherine, and today we're talking about going out for a drink.
That's right, we're going to a bar and we're going to order cocktails. So we're going to learn all about the different types of cocktails and a little bit more language that you can use at a bar.
Exactly. So let's take a listen to today's dialogue. We'll be back in a moment.
What can I get you?
I'll have a Cosmo, please.
Dude, you can't order a Cosmo. That's a lady's drink. You're embarrassing me.
What are you talking about? It's a good drink.
It's too soft. Order something with a little more kick to it.
Fine. I'll have a sex on the beach.
You have got to be kidding me.
Come on, it's delicious, especially when served with a pineapple or a coconut.
Forget it. I'm ordering for you. I'll have a scotch on the rocks, and my friend here will have a Manhattan. Put it on my tab. Here. Now this is a real drink.
That's strong. This is going to get me wasted.
That's the idea.
All right, we're back. So now let's take a look at some of those drinks on Language Takeaway.
Language takeaway.
So in Language Takeaway today, we're going to focus on the names of drinks. So we heard 4 of them in today's dialogue. What was that first one, Marco?
The first one was a Cosmo, or also called a Cosmopolitan.
Okay, so this is something, if you watch the TV show Sex in the City, you will have heard before, because the girls always order Cosmos. Now, a Cosmopolitan is served in a martini glass, right?
Right, you've seen the martini glass. It kind of looks like a triangle.
And it's very easy to spill.
Yeah, that's right. So what does a Cosmo have? Because obviously a cocktail is a combination of different liquors or alcohol with maybe juices and stuff like that. So what does a Cosmo have?
That's a good question. Cosmo is a vodka drink, I believe, and it's served in a martini glass. But it's generally considered a drink for ladies, for women.
Why is that?
Probably because it's a weaker drink, but also because it's popular in the media and in movies and stuff as a women's drink. So that's how it got that reputation.
I see. All right, very good. So that's what a Cosmo is. Now, if we move on to another very popular drink, a little bit more tropical, I think everyone always has it in the Caribbean or when they're on vacation at the beach. It's called a Sex on the Beach.
Okay, this name might make you laugh because sex on the beach, it's very descriptive, but it's actually a very common drink.
Right.
And in the dialogue, he talks about how he likes to have this drink served in a pineapple or a coconut. So that means it's very fruity, and I think it's a rum drink, right?
Yeah, and it usually has either coconut juice in it or maybe some pineapple juice.
Very fruity.
Very fruity. I think they add a little bit of vanilla or even ice cream, or milk or something like that. So it's very fruity. It's kind of like a milkshake with liquor.
Weird. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever had one, but this is the part of the dialogue where his friend says, "Come on, you need to buy something that's more manly." He orders a scotch on the rocks instead.
Okay, so a scotch is a type of liquor. It's a whiskey.
That's right. Scotch whiskey comes from Scotland, and it's a whiskey drink, and basically scotch on the rocks means scotch poured over ice. So in this case, rocks means ice, and you'll hear this often. Do you want that on the rocks? Do you want that on ice?
Right. So you don't say I want whiskey with ice, or you don't say I want scotch with ice. You can just say on the rocks.
Scotch on the rocks.
So maybe if you're ordering a rum drink and you don't want it mixed with anything, you can say
rum on the rocks.
On the rocks. Very good. And not only are we ordering a scotch on the rocks, but we're also ordering a Manhattan. So what does a Manhattan have?
All right, a Manhattan is a very strong cocktail. It has bourbon, which is a kind of whiskey. It's an American whiskey. It has vermouth, which is also a very strong ingredient. It has bitters.
What is bitters?
Bitters is another kind of ingredient that is often used in cocktails to make things bitter.
Okay. So it's not a sweet drink.
No, it's not a sweet drink. Although they sometimes put a little bit of lemon or orange rind in the drink, and that's the skin of the orange.
Okay. So both these drinks are pretty strong. They're very interesting, though. All the ones that we've seen, the Cosmo, the Sex on the Beach, they're all called cocktails. And a cocktail has the characteristic that it usually has alcohol, right?
That's right. So cocktail is is a mix of different ingredients, but is an alcohol-based drink.
Okay.
You can also get non-alcoholic cocktails, so there is that option.
All right. Very good. So why don't we take a break? Let's listen to the dialogue again, and we'll be back in a bit with Fluency Builder. What can I get you?
I'll have a Cosmo, please.
Dude, you can't order a Cosmo. That's a lady's drink. You're embarrassing me.
What are you talking about? It's a good drink.
It's too soft. Order something with a little more kick to it.
Fine. I'll have a sex on the beach.
You have got to be kidding me.
Come on, it's delicious, especially when served with a pineapple or a coconut.
Forget it. I'm ordering for you. I'll have a scotch on the rocks, and my friend here will have a Manhattan. Put it on my tab. Here. Now this is a real drink.
That's strong. This is going to get me wasted.
That's the idea.
All right, we're back. So now let's talk a little bit more about these drinks on Fluency Builder.
Fluency Builder.
So, Marco, there are many different ways to talk about drinks, but the most important ones that we often discuss, especially with cocktails, is weak drinks versus strong drinks.
That's right. Weak drinks versus strong drinks. Now, usually the Cosmo or maybe the Sex on the Beach, it's considered to be a weak drink.
That's right. So it's not very strong because there's less alcohol. Like a Cosmo has fruit juice, like cranberry juice, and the Sex on the Beach is very fruity, so it makes it less alcohol-y.
That's right. And actually, those two also have one type of alcohol, so it's not very strong. Whereas maybe a Manhattan has all this mix of bourbon and other drinks as well, so it'll be a strong alcoholic drink.
Yeah, and Scotch on the Rocks is also very strong because it's just Scotch.
Right, you're not mixing it with anything.
No, there's just some ice and some Scotch, so that's a strong drink.
Okay, so obviously his friend was saying that all those drinks are too weak. He should order something with a little more kick to it.
So in this context, kick means strength. So alcohol. He wants a drink that's not weak, that's strong. So a strong drink has more kick than a weak drink.
So can we use this with food or with other situations?
You can, but with food, it usually means spice. So Indian food tends to have a lot of kick to it. That means it's very spicy.
Okay, so with alcohol, it's strong. With food, it's usually spicy. If this rice has a kick to it, it means it's a little spicy.
That's right. So just think about kick as meaning that something is strong or has a strong flavor.
Okay, very good. Now, when they were ordering, they didn't pay immediately because she said, put it on my tab.
All right. So to put something on a tab, this is really important when you're going to a bar or a restaurant and you want to order drinks. A tab is a bill that you don't pay immediately.
Right.
The bartender will write down all of the drinks that you have and all of their prices, and you pay when you leave.
Okay, so if you put something on your tab, you'll pay it later or when you leave.
That's right. So normally at a bar in America, you say, I want to start a tab. That means I want to start a bill. And you give the bartender your credit card, and he will keep your credit card until you leave.
Oh, really? So he keeps your credit card until you leave? Because obviously, maybe you start a tab and then you want to leave and you don't want to pay, then it's a problem.
Or people get a little bit drunk and they forget they have to pay. So bartenders now keep your credit card so that even if you forget to pay, they can charge you.
Oh, wow. Okay. Very interesting. And now for our last phrase, he was a little bit concerned because this drink is so strong. He said, this is going to get me wasted.
Okay, so to be wasted or to get wasted means to get very, very drunk. To drink too much.
So if you say I'm wasted, it means I'm very drunk.
I'm very drunk. Or you could say, oh, look at those boys over there. They're all wasted. They're all, being drunk and sick and yeah.
Okay, so it's a very informal, very casual, kind of a colloquial way of saying being drunk or being intoxicated.
That's right. So it's something we often use with friends or as, with young people, but it's not something you want to use in your English class because it's not a good thing to be.
It's not a good thing to be wasted. Okay, very good. So now let's take a break and listen to our dialogue one last time, and we'll be back to talk a little bit more. What can I get you?
I'll have a Cosmo, please.
Dude, you can't order a Cosmo. That's a lady's drink. You're embarrassing me.
What are you talking about? It's a good drink.
It's too soft. Order something with a little more kick to it.
Fine. I'll have a sex on the beach.
You have got to be kidding me.
Come on, it's delicious, especially when served with a pineapple or a coconut.
Forget it. I'm ordering for you. I'll have a scotch on the rocks, and my friend here will have a Manhattan. Put it on my tab. Here. Now this is a real drink.
That's strong. This is going to get me wasted.
That's the idea.
All right, so about cocktails, liquors, what is your favorite cocktail when you go out?
I almost always order gin and tonic. That's my cocktail.
So gin is another type of liquor.
That's right. Gin is another type of liquor like vodka or whiskey. It has a very unique taste. And tonic is a kind of water, but it has,
a certain flavor to it, right?
It has a flavor to it. So gin and tonic usually has some gin, some tonic water, and some lime.
But the tonic water is kind of bubbly,
That's right. It's bubbly. So I like bubbly drinks.
So you like champagne and stuff like that.
Yes, exactly.
I see.
What's your favorite?
I am a whiskey guy, and so I usually order something like this, scotch on the rocks, or I never like to mix it with anything else. And especially, I really don't like having sweet drinks.
So you're a purist.
Kind of. It's just that, when sweet alcohol and things that are sweet, I don't really think go that well together.
No, I think I agree. Although there are some sweet alcohols. Our Italian friends will be familiar with limoncello, which is that it's a dessert liqueur, which tastes like lemon. Or also Kahlua, which is very sweet.
It's kind of like, it's a coffee alcohol, right?
Right. So many people like to put Kahlua in their coffee to have Irish coffee.
That's right. So actually, the alcoholic world is very vast, and actually, many people don't drink alcohol. Many people may have it occasionally. So, but the other interesting thing is that usually countries have a national alcoholic drink. So, for example, the Mexican national alcoholic drink would be tequila.
That's right.
Or Russian, all Eastern European, vodka. So, so in your country, maybe you have a local or a national alcoholic drink. We would be very interested to know about.
That's right. Let us know. Our website is englishpod.com. We'll see you guys there.
All right, guys. See you.
Bye.
Bye. The English Pod Audio Review. Listen to the meaning, then say the vocabulary word.
Informal way of calling a man. Dude. Power. Kick. An account of expenses that is required to be paid when wanted. Tab. Drunk. Wasted. Fool or joke. Kidding. Ask for something. Order. Name of a drink. Cosmo. Alcoholic drink that contains schnapps, peach vodka, cranberry juice, and orange juice. Sex on the beach.
Let's try that faster.
Drunk. Wasted. Informal way of calling a man. Dude. Name of a drink. Cosmo. An account of expenses that is required to be paid when wanted. Tab. Alcoholic drink that contains schnapps, peach vodka, cranberry juice, and orange juice. Sex on the beach. Fool or joke. Kidding. Power. Kick. Ask for something. Order.
Now say the word and hear it in a sentence.
Wasted. I've had too much beer. I'm so wasted. Wasted. He likes to get wasted every Saturday night. Wasted. I have the biggest headache. I shouldn't have got so wasted last night. Tab. I have no money. Put it on my tab. Tab. I have an unlimited bar tab, thanks to my friend who was the bar manager. Let's go get drunk. Tab. Okay, it's time to pay your tab. Pay the tab or I break your legs. Order. Hey man, what do you want to order? Order. I want to order some drinks for those girls over there. Order. Let's order some takeaway. I'm so hungry. Dude. Hey dude, what's going on? Want to go to the beach? Dude. That dude is such a jerk. Dude. Dude, let's have some fun and go watch a movie. Kick. That car has a lot of kick in it. Kick. This chili soup has some serious kick. Kick. This horse has no kick. He is slower than a turtle.